Poor people. You guys came all this way just to watch me. Wow. Just to watch me have a heck of a time. We don't really have any of the ones that we could go with the Hokage here. Probably not gonna. I need to have a barbarian, really. It's gotta be a barbarian. And I gotta play extremely painstakingly carefully. Do I like Japanese barbecue? I believe, yeah, I like Japanese barbecue. I like any barbecue, really. Barbecue is one of my favorite genres of food. Oh boy, a big swamp. Who could have seen this coming? Not me. Not the slime boy. Damn it. Oh, I'm clearly gonna have to warm up here. Nope! Controller like stopped working for a second. Jesus Christ. Oh, right now, again. Why is it doing that? Okay. We're gonna have an awful time if we're gonna be doing that. Gosh, maybe I need a new wire for my yeah, this was a failed run. Oh, unfortunate. I mean, Hokage is a class that I could potentially beat this with. I just have to be extremely careful and like not take very minimal damage. And obviously, I got there. Do I like Metroid manga? I didn't know that there was a Metroid manga. But that sounds like it could be cool. The stream started muted because YouTube just likes to do that. I could try. You know what, since it's rare that this combo ever even comes up, I'm gonna go ahead and just give this a shot. Because this is like a combo that I kept asking the game to give me and it just wasn't giving it to me. Even though now I've kind of realized that what I need really is just to be a barbarian and just be really careful. I need to like get Nintendo Power, not get Nintendo Power, I always wanted like Nintendo Power, but I never got around to like, I never really had the opportunity to get it when it was still around. But I always really liked the idea of it, and I know they sell old copies online sometimes. I probably mentioned this before, but there is a copy of Nintendo Power that features Killer 7 on the front cover. It's got Garcian on the front cover, it's really cool. And I've always wanted that issue, I just never like... I always have thought about like ordering it off eBay. I should just get it now before it actually like gets expensive, because it's not like super expensive or anything. I just always feel, I always like, I usually can't bring myself to like buy it. Ended right on that slime. Even though it's only like 10 bucks or whatever, it's not that. But at the same time, it's like, it's not like I need it. It's just a cool thing to have. But it is like one of my favorite games of all time. And just the fact that Killer 7 got featured on the front cover of Nintendo Power is really awesome. Like, just generally speaking. And it's a pretty cool cover too. I mean, Garcian just looks slick in general. He's got that white suit. He's got the briefcase. Is it a briefcase or a suitcase? Is there a difference? The briefcase is larger, right? Yeah, the Capcom 5. If I ever do a video essay, that's one of the video essay ideas that I've had, is doing one on the Capcom 5, just because it's a really interesting thing. I'm sure people have already done videos on it, but I don't know, I would just like to. It's just something that I find personally really cool. Not cool, just, I mean, it was a cool idea, but it's fascinating, you know? It's really lame of Capcom. It was like such a cool thing for Capcom, a cool idea, and it was really lame of them to go back on it. Like, really? Really, my guy? Just because of the GameCube? It's not even that the GameCube was doing poorly, it's just the PS2 was selling like crazy good. PS2 might still be the best. No, maybe not now. I don't know. PS2 is like one of the best selling game consoles of all time at one point. I know that. Like, I think it was. Although, if you look at the comparative game sales, I think it does show that a lot of people got the PS2 simply for the fact that it could play DVDs, because at the time, DVD players were actually so expensive that it was actually cheaper to just get a PS2, and then plus you'd be able to play games, you know, games and, you know, DVDs. It's just really convenient. If I was playing more carefully, actually this might have been a winning run right here, but I'm kind of just warming up and talking right now. It's fine. I know I have this fight in the bag, I just have to, well, I have to kind of get lucky, but then also just be really careful. Okay, let me pause and read it here. Technically it's a gun case, yeah, but that's a spoiler alert. I like Venom. Venom's cool. PS2 is still the best selling console, okay. You know, probably would have boosted GameCube sales if it was the only place to play RE4. It was for a very short while. I think RE4 was one of the like timed exclusive things. I think, if I remember correctly. So it was that weird PS whatever, I can never remember the name of it. That it's the one released game of the Capcom 5 that I haven't played yet, and I've heard mixed things about. I can never remember the name of it. It's like PN something. PN03. I think that was the only one that stayed a GameCube exclusive. I think Beautiful Joe was a GameCube exclusive for like almost a year. I think RE4 was a GameCube exclusive for like a few months. And then Killer 7 was just straight up, they just came out at the same time. Like at that point, they had just dropped the whole exclusive thing. But the PS2 versions of RE4 and Killer 7 at least are inferior to the GameCube versions. They're not giving me anything to work with right here. PAD would have been sick for any other person. Well, minor. Here's what I'm gonna do. Since they've stuck me with a minor, and it's going to be pointless to try to fight the boss with a minor. He does have PAD, but he's so weak, right? How much damage does this guy do? I'm going to try to find some gold with him. What's hilarious is they kept in the Nintendo specific references in Beautiful Joe on PS2. I'm sure they did because it's not like I don't know how the porting worked there. For Killer 7 was a weird instance where the port was done by someone else other than Grasshopper. I forget who. I don't know if it was someone like another Capcom, like a group within Capcom or whatever. It's weird. It's like they were given like the assets of Killer 7 and they had to like rebuild it for PS2 specifically, but it just came out like poorly. Like aside from just it being graphically weaker, so the character models and like the gun models and stuff just look worse. There's also just the occasional like little issue that like whatever team did that just kind of goofed up in some places, because I mean they probably didn't have that much time to do the port since it was originally supposed to be an exclusive. Killer 7 was a game that was very long in development though. Like I want to say Killer 7 was in development for like almost 5 years from the original concept of it. It's kind of crazy how long it was in development for. And I think that's probably part of the reason why. Oh yeah, I can walk on spikes. That's probably part of the reason why they cut out some of the script, because they had already taken so long. There's a Rob in the cutscene and whistling the Mario thing. I need to play Beautiful Joe again, it's been so long. Oh, I could actually maybe get that. Let's see. Yeah. Oh. Can I hit him though? Darn it, I think I'm just barely out of reach still. You need to have like a very specific weapon to open that up. No, I have played Beautiful Joe too, actually. That is one of the times where I played them. I think I might even have the physical version of Beautiful Joe. I think Beautiful Joe 2, I think I have the physical Beautiful Joe 2. The first one I think I had rented, and the second one I think I had actually bought it. And I remember it being so hard when I was younger. It took me a while to kind of understand how the game worked. And basically like, oh, you want to like use slowdown like constantly in fighting things, or at least that's what my tactics ended up being like. These guys aren't giving me very much gold. Like, come on now, I'm like in the hardest area. I'm the miner. Give me a break here. There we go, that's more like it. It just abruptly stops sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize my health was that low. Well, hopefully we got enough for something. Also, you know what I just realized? I should probably lower the bitrate because we're not playing Daemon X Machina right now. Or whatever. Drop it down to 4,000. Locking on the castle nerfs your gold gain. Yeah, but I'm also the miner. Oh, also, I could have equipped gold stuff, but I was so used to the setup I had for trying to fight the boss that I forgot. Okay, so we have a barbarian with a chakram, which is the best weapon for that boss fight with the strategy I figured out. So this is going to be a good opportunity. I don't think I have enough to even buy anything. This is the problem that I've realized with this game, is that You have to specifically play the game the way they want you to play it. You can sink 3 hours of gameplay into this trying to like fight a boss and get nowhere with no progression, no gold game. I don't like that. Like like looking at it from at this point in the game, it's like you should get something out of your attempts each time. Like, after spending this much time with the game, I don't agree with the fact that you even have to give Sharon money to go back in. There's just no reason for them to do that other than they're trying to make it harder and harder for you to save up money to buy upgrades, which are already so expensive. It's not even like you'd be able to buy a bunch if he didn't take your money. It's really bizarre. I don't think they should have did that. I think the whole Sharon thing should be just completely out. I don't think that takes away, and that's even aside from like the whole ancestry thing where you're like playing, you know, where that gets randomized. Like that's already enough of a thing. Yeah, but why are they forcing me to do that? Why can't I be rewarded for the money that I do get here? Like, it's just there's no reason for that, because you already suffer a punishment by locking the castle, in which you lose 60% of the money you get. So it just feels like real overkill. Like they're strangely punishing me for just trying to play the game like in a reasonable way. I feel like. Like, I just don't feel like that much thought has been put into that. Like, there's just some reason. I don't know if it's like a roguelike thing. I just don't think it works here. And I'm already kind of playing slow. There's a few. It's one of those things where there's a few different aspects, a few different game design choices that snowball with each other to make things worse. Like, the things in the store do not need to be so expensive. Like, it's ridiculous. Even if they weren't, every little upgrade just barely incrementally improves you. So the fact that they're so stingy with that, it just doesn't make sense. The fact that upgrading one thing makes everything else get more expensive, like that's overkill. There's a lot of like little things like that that just add up to like making the game more frustrating than it has to be. I have a chakram, I have to start using that. I have to start kind of focusing on this probably. By the way, that's my technique I discovered. It's the patented Jade Chakram. You throw it one direction, it will come back and... Oh my god, I need to get into the zone here. I'm getting hit way too many times. These slimes are being like really annoying right now though too. They're not giving me much space. See how they fly back and hit them? Isn't that cool? I think a lot of the decisions in this game is, rather than having it be like this authentically, like naturally progression-driven thing, I think they kind of artificially pad out the game with a lot of the, like the cost of things and how hard it is to make money and stuff like that, to keep money. Like how you can't. It seems like one of those things like I could see that they added on because they tried the game out without that and they beat it too quickly for their liking. So they decided, okay, let's add in this restriction so that it extends the gameplay however many more hours. God damn it, I got... You think that maybe you would have made more progress if you didn't lock the castle and spend several hours grinding a boss fight, make no money? Probably, but it's also like towards like upgrading my character, yes. But why do I have to do it like that? Why am I not allowed to like try to fight the boss and then gain from that, as I am getting gold, but then they're taking it away from me? It just seems really unnecessary. Damn it. So you guys can see, right, how I'm like, I can, we've got the fight, we could beat the fight, it's just, I need to stop making so many mistakes. Like, you see how, like, I'm getting all these hits in without getting hit, but it's like, I only have one hit left? If I was just playing like that the whole time, we'd be good, but I just always, I just play way too recklessly at the start of these boss fights, I think. Well, this boss fight. Oh! Well, I think the spike hit me and did way less damage than the slime would have, and like that invincibility frame actually saved me. I think that's what just happened. I had thought the slime was gonna hit me there. Oh, I have enough for another shack room. No! Jesus, you see that slime though? That's the thing, it's still, you're still not guaranteed, like there's no way to guarantee that you don't get hit here. You can just get unlucky. You jump, what? Oh, I didn't realize I had another slime to split open. Oh. That might have been the last. Oh nope, there's another one down there. Okay, that might be the last one. Maybe not. Be like 2 more, 3 more. Hard to tell sometimes, but we're definitely mostly down to the, well, smallest slimes. That's the problem though, Fac, is that their way of making it so that I can like upgrade myself is I'm forced to reset like the boss door, and I don't know when the next time would be that I would even find it because there's so many variables to that in itself, because the opening area has been made harder and harder to even get through, let alone the that underworld area. And they've given me nothing really here. I never use this item. I'm just gonna pick this just to see how the item looks. I mean, maybe that could be. What does turning invisible do? They just don't go after you? Yeah, I can't afford the slow scaling rune, unfortunately. That stuff has also gotten really expensive. Or no, I think the runes... No, the runes do get more expensive, huh? It's the armor pieces that don't. Okay, so we'll try this out. I don't think I've ever tried this item on this boss. So we'll just see here. Because I feel like the, did I just kill that by jumping? Why did that happen? Did I swing and not realize it? I have no idea why that happened. You watch the replay there. No, yeah, I did not. Huh. Apparently could, like, just jump into those and destroy them. Hang on, is that like ability? Oh, you break stuff. That must be what it is. So you like will just run into things and break them. Okay. Alright, let's see how these work. I feel like that'd be better to save until there's more slimes around, then I could get more potential damage per square inch as the official damage measurements go. The assassin actually has an okay amount of health. Okay. Like a half a barbarian's, but more than a Hokage's or a mage's, that's for sure. It takes 4 hits to kill these guys. These things do go around for a while. Thought I had the I did not. Oh, hi, slime. Oh, darn it. Where are you, green? Oh. That's okay. Didn't expect. All the tips are use this thing that you don't have. I've never seen an empowered blade wall. Let's see what that looks like. Holy crap. It gives me an idea. So my plan, after I beat this boss, which hopefully will happen within the next hour, I'm going to then, like, just try to focus on grinding before I do, like, the final boss, obviously. Or final area, whatever it is. Still does like no damage though. Man, greenies are being sneaky. Oh, the greenies are invisible. I was like, it looks like there should be some greenies here. Where are they? Well, they were there already. They were just in Paper Mario mode. Some of these enhanced spells are quite good, and like combined with the fact that every time we hit someone we get some MP back, I think this class has the potential to need to beat this. Look at that, see? But their health is so low, you have to be extra careful. Okay, so there is just a final boss behind that. Hokage with the chakram, Barbarian Queen with the... Let's try Hokage. It's at least like a fast attempt, because either I'll kill it faster or I'll die faster. Yeah, it's always like every boss fight there's like 200, 300 gold that just goes to waste every time. And weird. Da, 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 da. See how, man, if any other class killed things as fast as Barbarian did, like 2 hits, it only takes to kill the green guys. The problem is Hokage doesn't have the health to back it up. Yeah, I'm just being too risky. Like, if I was playing this more carefully, like, I'd be doing better, but... Alright, Blaze, you have a good one. See, being able to kill the green guys in 2 hits instead of like 4 or 5 helps tremendously. I can get rid of them within like a single leap. And the slimes go down a lot faster. I'm not using the chakrams though. Sounds like another greenie should be showing up. Greenie, where are you? There you are. Oh, 2 greenies. There's one more hit, I'm dead. Just not playing carefully enough until it's too late. See how the chakrams actually like take these guys out really well. Really, really good for this. I don't know a boss fight that the chakrams aren't good for, to be honest. Oh, he jumped. When they run away like that, it makes me so mad. Because, like, really? They're running away after all this nonsense you're putting me through? Look at that. 2 greenies, like, boom, boom, popped out like Russian nesting dolls. Another greenie's around here somewhere. Oh, I'm out of chakrams. Part of me wonder if I should like save the shock. See what I'm saying though? Like I'm playing like way more carefully and I'm like not getting hit. Like I could just do that from the start. But I always just play so sloppily at the start. 2 greenies. We'll see. Small slimes there. Come on, Greenie. Gotta come up so I could get you. That's the rules. See, sometimes you get the Greenie in 1 hit and I don't know why. Maybe I'm getting like a critical or something. Hokage is like the ideal way to do it. I just need to like more careful from the start. See, I'm getting impatient. Where? Yes, see? Told you I could do it. What did I tell you guys? There we go, only took us about 30 minutes. I knew it was either going to be Hokage or Barbarian. Health increase, max load increase, and MP increase. Cool. I feel like that's better than what they had given me from the other boss, which I remember it was like +2 +1. Sweet. Okay, so now we're just gonna, I mean, since we beat it so fast, we're just gonna go straight for the boss and just do that. I think Fact thinks that's a great idea. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I will grind for that. I mean, I am level 50 already. I may not be that experienced with RPGs, but I'm pretty sure level 50 is a fairly high level. I feel like at that point, you're ready for the end game stuff. Must have been like a challenge room or something. Most RPGs go to level 100. But that's got to be like if you're really doing like a lot of side stuff, right? Tabletop has a cap usually 20 or 40. I think in Paper Mario, it's like usually like around like 30. Oh, if I was tiny, there's something back there that I haven't gotten yet. So maybe I should lock the castle if I get a tiny to send it after I die, and then I could go get that. And it could be like an item that could help me out or something. Pokemon games usually end around 60 or 70. Hokage is so... Hokage is the only one with like a power level that actually gives you any fighting chance. Oh, what the? Wow, so two areas right next to each other, it looks like. Beat all enemies? Oh, and this area will probably give me like an amazing reward, but I can't kill him from up here. So I think... Oh, it's just him, too. So if I would need a very... I am tempted to, when I die, remind me, guys. If I could get someone with the right weapon and come in here and kill him, that chest could have something really good in it since it's in the harder area. I got the forest for probably be easier to get some more money before I down there. Why did I do that? The fact I could kill these skulls in one hit, like... it's, rough time. Yeah, I did not imagine the Hokage would be that, like a... such a, I don't know what you would say, like a bruiser? I thought they would just be like fast and like weak attacks. Sage Sword. Like tricky stuff. Ninja stars or something. Shuriken, you will. There's a lot of stuff going on in player. Oh, it's just you. And you. Oh, ah. Ban. Oh, it's the tough one. Uh-oh. Okay. Let me go away. Jesus. Oh. Okay. It wasn't a giant tough one, though. It was just like that color one who does like a bunch of different. I'm just gonna kill this carefully, even though these usually aren't a problem. My health is pretty. This guy's here. Go. Hiya, baby. Hiya, baby. And don't you ever come down. Ow. Uh-oh. Take care of him for me. Look at that. Making some big bucks. Oh geez, look at this guy. Where are you? Oh, there's a chest. Gotta get the chest. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 rocking everywhere. Oh, but when I hit him, the thing's gonna go flying, so I'll just leave him like that so he's more predictable. Gotta be safe. Ah, he's still alive. No! Okay. I'm lucky I survived that. Is this more, what you were expecting, Fac? Also, I will say, because you were saying you weren't expecting this since it was, I titled it Grind Legacy. That's true, but take a look at the description as well. Description of the little sneaky. I just caught it. That's not what I should have done. Is there a chest in there? Nope. Oh man, why you gotta stand right there for it? Why you gotta stand right there? Why you gotta stand right there for it? Oh man, didn't realize it was. Ah, darn it. Oh well, we still got a decent amount of money, I think. Fairy chests hold all the runes in the game. Alright, so If we could find someone with the right item to kill that skeleton. Ooh, perfect. The crow, I believe. The crow has the ability to kill that skeleton. So we're gonna go with you. The question is, what do I level up? I mean, I could use more everything. I could use more attack, I could use health, I could use mana. It's still hard for me to decide. Everything is just so darn expensive. And then also we should check 10% gold bonus, but it's a lot weaker. So I probably don't want that. Like my sky helm. Would be better, but it's too heavy. I could buy this sprint and then replace the mana siphon with balance root. That will cost me a lot of gold. So much gold for such a little incremental increase. Yet again. Wait a minute. I already have a sprint rune here. So I should just get this sprint rune. And then I won't have to buy the other sprint rune. Because instead I'm replacing the Vampirism with the balance rune. So there we go, I just saved money. Although I get the feeling that you only get plus 1 HP and plus 1 MP. The scaling, since I'm trying to make money right now, probably not. Scaling might be good for finding a boss store in a harder area that I'm having trouble with, but I feel like that's kind of unnecessary at this point. This is where I'm using a double jump. I have a double jump here. Ooh! No, because then I would take away Siphon just to get Blood. Both of them good, so or I'd just spend money to pick one or the other. Yeah. Like really expensive. This one would give me 11 plus to magic damage, but it weighs 20 more. Yeah, no, I get the scaling thing. I would have to upgrade my weight capacity twice and same deal with this. I already have this night chest that's better, it's just too heavy right now. Whoa, for only -4 damage, I can get enough weight. I can... Or would I rather have plus 11 to magic. I'm gonna have to upgrade my wood capacity. Well, my magic does like crazy damage now. See, this would have only increased it to +2. I still don't get why here it says intelligence, but in the other place it says magic. I feel like that was something that they forgot to change in one place but not the other. Like when they were doing the finishing touches to the game. I feel like I should just start going for stat bonuses, as yeah, I need more strength. I need more strength. I need more health, more defense. Probably won't need more mana until I fight the next boss. I think I can hold off on that. Armor, get even more health. 990, that would be the best thing for my buck. Gosh, my armor looks kind of hideous right now. Oh well, what can you do? Alright, so we're gonna lock this. Let's not forget that. Are there certain magic / like side weapons that only certain classes can use? Cause I think the Lich only gets the crow, right? Which means unfortunately you can't see what the enhanced magic version of some of these abilities might look like. Oh, that door opened. Oh well, no concern to me. Whoa, red dots. I think I saw this last night too, actually. The red dots, what could they mean? I theorize that the red dots are symbolic of symbolism. Oh no, how will I ever get this skeleton? Oh wait. Get him! Uh-oh. Get him! Yes! I had enough. A balance rune sword? So, Vampirism items, Vampirism equipment usually gives you a detriment where you lose 30 HP. I wonder what the balance. Also, it'd be cool if the crow could pick up money too, but I bet it can't. I'm gonna give it a shot anyways. Oh, it won't let me summon it. Oh well. Also, it's interesting that it left me with 40 MP there. Alright, well... that was the main thing we came here for with the... but the Lich usually dies very quickly anyways. So we probably won't be spending too much time with this. What'd you say about enemies? Oh, the red dots. Yeah, that makes sense. Ow. Ow. The Lich is, it's about done. Well, did I even bother? No, I think I don't want to waste that. Ooh, look, another game. Hopefully I could actually read it. Band of Bears, development time 4 months, release date August 6, 2009. This was our second game we ever attempted, and it was for the 2009 Dream Build Play contest. We found out about it pretty late, so we had to play catch up with everyone else. First off, the success of it's Don't Shit Your Pants, right? We decided to go big, stupidly big, and thus Cellar Door Games was formed. On top of starting the project well beyond our resources and expertise, we also juggle full-time jobs to get this game running. It was pretty sucky. The game featured the Bears system, Bear Effort Adaptable Room System, which would change rooms depending on the number of players playing. The Bears system didn't just tweak numbers, it tweaked puzzles as well. We ended up in the top 20, which was good, but not high enough to win anything. Eventually, reality and common sense came back to us, and we realized we had to scrap the project, or in the very least, put it on an indefinite hiatus. The demo boss was pretty freaking cool. Interesting. Oh, it's so like interesting that I knew what their first game was. Their first, like, the Flash game they did. Just by chance. See, I was a Flash boy back in the day. Oh, there's a chest in here. Maybe I could get that before I die. Oh, I just had to land and get it, but a red spurt of hot sauce got me from below. But I want to get a dwarf to get that other item. I don't have any dwarfisms. That's where I really wish you could reroll by default. Like, randomize it, but just keep letting us reroll, you know? That would have been good, I think. Alright, I didn't even get enough money, but we did. Let's take a look at that balance sword. Oh, it is a rune? Oh, it is a rune, so it wouldn't have drawback. Okay. You know, I didn't even see what my balance rune was doing. Yeah, I was right. Okay, so it's +1 HP, +1 MP. So if I get another balance rune, then I'll be getting 3 health and 5 MP per kill. It's like how Sword knew the devs of Dead Cells from their work on Dino Park. Yeah, it's fun to see stuff like that, like devs grow. Okay, so if I wanted that, I would need to replace the sprint rune. Means I would have to buy that sprint rune, and then I would lose out on 1 MP. But that would still equal up to 2 MP, 4 MP and 4 health points? No, I would lose 2 MP off of that. So I'd be getting 2 MP, 2 health points. No. Yes. Which would just be the same as if I had 1 MP thing and 1 blue thing. So that would be no progress once again. Like, I'm doing all this like extra work, like buying things and replacing things and this and that, and I'm just ending up like, what the heck? Because I had the blood thing and the MP thing that gives you 2 each. I like doing all this stuff to figure out how to have 2 balanced things, but that would just give me the same result. This is why games like that have all these different things is just like, they're not for me. It's just too much thinking that for like little tiny things that could or could not benefit you. Alright, I'm just gonna reset the castle. Once again though, I don't get why the Sharon thing is even any good. Let's say I had it leveled up all the way. I would get to keep 50% of my stuff. That's 100 gold. Okay. So then, say I get out of the castle with 1,000 gold, and then I spend 900 of it. That's 100 gold, which I get to keep 50 of. Like, it just doesn't... It doesn't add up at all. Like, it doesn't actually benefit you in any way, really. Like, there's a slight chance that it might help you, like, afford... like, something, but, like, even that is, like, I feel like that's, like, unlikely for it to actually benefit you. Alright. What level? Well, I'm already level 56. How the heck did that happen? What level do you think I should be before I go in there? 60? I haven't even tried to fight the boss though. What if the boss is just fine? What if the boss is like, oh, this is a nice fun challenge that I don't need to level up for. I just need to give it the old college try. If I... No? Well, if I'm getting gold though, I should be equipping those gold runes and getting rid of the vampire stuff, because I don't really, like, really need that right now. Oh, another dwarf spot. The upgrades increase in price, so if you're short on something that costs 10k gold, you can have Sharon maxed out. Go on. But then, it would only give you 5k gold, which at that point of the game, because of inflation, would equal the same amount if I were to come out with 500 gold, because I couldn't afford something that costs 1k gold. So, like, it still doesn't change anything. It's just inflation happening. You think I should be at least level 80? Oh. Darn, I can't kill you from here. Alright, if I get like another lich or something. Or dwarfism or lynch? Lich. I need a... Is there a David Lynch class? Where everything just looks surreal and crazy and dreamlike? Also, you might be a little behind, I'm not sure, because I feel like there's a chance you could be. Maybe you're not, though, but just as a potential heads up. I like when they set them up like that, and you could just get them from below. Nice. Yeah, next time I come into one of these grind runs, I'll have to make sure to, wait a minute, I could run under this, but it's shaking. Oh! Okay. You finally decided to, come alive, as they say. Darn you, YouTube, and you're delaying? How dare you delay my viewers? I'm gonna take this to the court. What roguelike are you playing in the background? If I was tiny, I could fit in there. Oh, the giant version. Vampire Survivors, game where you watch the numbers go up. Oh, I get another thing from this? Or is it always the same? Oh no! Hyperion's Ring. I forget what that one does. Isn't like most RPG or like games where you level up where you watch numbers go up, technically? Or is that one implement that differently in some way? The numbers really go up? A 100,000 enemies killed in a run. I did kill the forest boss. Actually, Christmas elf, I've killed all the bosses now except the final boss. Are you proud of me? You think I'm a cool gamer? Whoops, I didn't realize my health was so low. Not bad. Oh, Death Defy? Oh, that's what the Hyperion Ring must do. Okay. Jeez, I need to remember that. Gosh, that would be good for a boss fight. That'd be kind of like, feels a little like you'd be eating a little maybe, but that would be a hat. No doubt. Let's see if we can reach this chest that's... I feel like sometimes like more dangerous rooms don't have better chests, so the chests are still kind of random. Like you could just go to a room, there's like nothing in it. And like the chest is just as good. Okay, so... I needed an item to kill all the enemies, right? Wasn't that what I was looking for? Or a dwarfism? So... this item can do that, I think, because the orbs bounce everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. We're trying to kill everything. Oh, okay. want cost down. Yeah, why don't we get that? Ooh. Randomized children. Oh, this is one of the things I would have wanted. What the heck? I didn't know you could randomize. So you can just re-roll. Someone might have said it and I just forgot. I mean, I was very singularly focused last night on killing that boss. Darn, it's so expensive though. Gosh, that's expensive. Just to have a feature that should be in the game by default. Goodness gracious. Let's get stronger. Stronger, baby. Stronger, baby. Don't you ever come down. My problem with the upgrade system Christmas Elf is it's just too expensive. That's my main problem. It feels really expensive. It's really, really expensive to buy upgrades that like incrementally like barely improve you at all, so it just takes forever to like do anything. Oh, but the map doesn't memorize where I had chests in them, unfortunately. Oh, I think that's actually it right there, because it shows one enemy in that room below. But I think that might be... Nope, that's not it. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's just that. Wait a minute, now they're showing everything. What the heck? Okay, it's the room. Up, left, down. Oh, there's a chest. Okay, hang on a second. Oh, you know what? The other one's probably the one that you have to be tiny to get into. That's what that is. Watch. Yeah. But to the right, down here. Oh, I better not die. Jeez. Okay, here. This is where... Oh, it doesn't go through the walls, though. So you do specifically need to have the crow. Oh, that's lame. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You can only reroll one time after having to spend that much money on it? What the heck, man? Alright, I know how to make this game better. Whatever the amount of things cost currently, make it cost... Take away a 0 at the end. Take away 1 decimal place for every item cost. Okay? It's your boy! Yeah, that's right. I know how to platform. I got a rune I'll probably never use, but you know how it is. Okay. And immediately on the way back down. Just gonna... That's fine. Cause we couldn't do anything with this character really anyways. Part of the fun of roguelikes is dealing with the hand you're dealt. Yeah, but in other roguelikes, don't you usually have the same character that's getting stronger and stronger, or no? Maybe not, I don't know. I don't know. No crow. Can the orbs... Wait, wasn't that the one I tried? I tried the orbs already. Oh, there was a floor that I could have dropped through? I guess I missed it. I mean, it doesn't matter. That guy wasn't gonna get us very far anyway. Because, like, Hades, you're the same guy with the same, like, you get it. Okay, there are different weapons in Hades, but you get to choose which weapon you use every time. Like, that's up to you. That's something that Hades does way better than this, in my opinion, the fact that you're able to. And once again, I get that that's the whole gimmick of this, but it's just not a gimmick that I personally care for. As my personal. Look at this, we're in the freaking 4,000s now, good lord. Look at how many times I've died. I bet most people beat the game when they don't even... I don't even think you're supposed to reach like the 2000s because this would be like way in the future at this point, and this is supposed to be like a medieval setting. So Kotaki the 5th. Like everyone's like the 5th and the 3rd and stuff because... Boy. Maybe if we make to your 40k we unlock Space Marine. Lich isn't the best class for me. Lich always like dies in 2 seconds. I spent like a bunch of time getting the Lich's health up to fight the slime boss, and then the slime boss just killed me in like 2 seconds still, so I don't know. I'll just go all in. Enemy skill slow. So we have 2 runes that we could make the enemies easier, but right now I think we want to focus on the money. The money. We've got to have money. So I need to get back my sprint rune, my double jump. And it's easy enough. Do I want a lot? No, I'll just. Because the only things that I saw is like you had to have dwarfism to get it, and at that point, I'm just gonna be going through with people that can't get the things I want until they die over and over until I happen to get an heir with dwarfism. Okay. Chicken. Eddie Gordo. I don't know when I think of Tekken. Whenever I think of a character being called, I think of Eddie Gordo. I don't know why. Eddie Gordo. Round 2. No, I haven't tried the final boss yet, Christmas Elf. I actually beat the slime boss shortly before you came in, about 30 minutes into this stream. Or like a little more than 30, I think. Eddie Gordo is also super fun to play as, because he does like the capoeira, like dance fighting style. Doc says if I don't go to level 80 before fighting the boss, then he'll, I guess, make me eat an oyster. Catch up on my oyster debt. You can't encourage Sword's delusions of grandeur like this. Oh, I can't reach you. Oh, my sides can go through. See ya, visionary. If that is your real name. Big old silver chest. How come we haven't found any gold chests yet? They're all either wooden or silver. I thought it was shooting 2 for a second. There's just another one behind it. I mean, I would like to try the boss before I get to 80, because that might take a while. Like, I'm not expecting... Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna try the boss and be like, oh, I could totally do this. What if I made a promise to you, that if I'm clearly under-leveled for the boss, then I will go level more. Maybe the first promise I've broken. Look, those other times I said I would stop playing, and I wasn't making a promise explicitly. I was just saying I promise to the ether in my rambly state of mind. So there's a big difference. Right now I'm not in that. I'm not in my obsessed with beating the thing mode right now. Lady Chun-Li the second. Barbarian. Dave Barbarian. Dave Barbarian. Does anyone remember that show? Dave the Barbarian. I'm sure, Fac, I can even give you a pinky promise. Why did he have a talking sword? I don't know. Why did he have a feral younger sister? More health, please. Go from 120 to 125. You lost your pinkies in the war? How did you lose both of your pinkies? In, like, coincidentally. No reason to lock it. Oh, I'm the miner. I'm gonna try to survive as the miner. The CIA was experimenting with pinky-based WMDs. How about pinky-based BOWs? Whoops. Wow, I'm actually killing the paintings in one hit. Maybe the miner's finally strong enough to live. Oh gosh. Darn it. Oh. Oh! Yes! Finally! I did it! I realized what it was fast enough. So dumb, because I'm generally like a pretty fast reader, but it's just when I get something... It's different when there's all kinds of stuff going on, okay? My focus is split on many things. I'm just gonna go use that fountain. Oh, I thought it was gonna give me more than that, honestly. You know what? That did nothing. Ooh. That place still feels scary to me, even though I've like already gone up there and killed its boss, and then the boss of the area after this part, but this area still feels like I'm not supposed to be here. That's why I was scared about having to... See, I'm already dead, so it wasn't for no reason. There's a chest here to the right. I can get it. Oh, that thing's covering it. In a really inconveniencing way. Yes! Silver cape. Oh, yeah, let's just get out of here. Oh, this is led into the same area. Chest. Aha! Money! Oops. And there's a chest in here that I might as well go for. Well, I should have just dropped down the right. See, I didn't know where the right was going to drop me down, but I'm dumb. That should have been the one that I did go down. But I mean, this still shows that the miner, even with a bunch of gold things attached, I just don't make as much money with the miner. He's just too... he's too pathetic. Paladin or Hokage? I'm gonna go with the Paladin. Or attack. +1 to siphon. Ooh, the siphon cape doesn't take away health. It's just really heavy. Good to know. Oh, I can wear better armor. Like, I'm already level 63. How about we make a deal, fact? How about when I get to level 70, I can get a little peek at the boss. And if it's clear that I am under leveled, I'll say, okay, go back. We'll level it up some more. Oh no, my controller's like just stopped. I don't know. I think that my PS4 wires messed up. I need to get a new one. Oh, look at this. Q. Development time 1 month. March 18th, 2010. Our 4th project after Tribal Tallies. We took a few months off from making games to just focus on our full-time jobs. We got angsty again, so we decided to make a puzzle game. At this point, most of the original founders of Celador Games left to pursue other opportunities, and the unwanted remnants are what compose the company today. Oh man, that's like the Beatles' original drummer being replaced with Ringo, and then they got big. The game used a queuing combo mechanism to force players to think about how the tiles would fall in order to build massive combos. We made it free, but nobody picked it up either. After the failures of Band of Bears, Tribal Tallies, and Q, we prepped ourselves to pack it in and close the company. Oh, so that was a company that just straight up closed. Oh, we got that guy in one hit. Our new painting? You must respect me. Oh, this guy, I haven't seen you in a while. I should have came back when I had more money to wager. Oh, I even got lucky. Darn, I barely made anything though. Because I could have also lost money. Better to make a little money than not lose a lot of money. Why did that get destroyed? It's like the second time that I've seen that happen. Oh, these paintings are stronger. You again? Alright. Darn. You got me. Dude, chickens. Oh wow, the shield guy goes out a lot more quickly when you hit him from behind. Who would have? Oh yeah, I have chakra. Wrecking ball dissipated into the night. Spin it. Oh, Hyperion Ring. Now we have to fight the boss. I mean, look at... I have a Hyperion Ring and everything. Like, quite a bit of health. Right, Fack? What do you say? What do you say, Fack? Oops. Okay, never mind. I'm like losing all my health now. You can hear me? Ouch. Could you not hear me before? What happened? Yeah, it's too late now, right? Oh, your game was a little loud. Oh, happens. Rivals are one of those enemies that could just be pathetically easy to kill, or they could be really annoying. Their placement, their numbers. Oh gosh. Damn it. I was trying to be smart about it, but... Well, this is easy. Hey Joe, what's up? Yeah, Joe can detect space marines from miles away. If I could change my weapon, I don't think I want to. Oh, there's another chest down there. Oh, another wrecking ball I didn't see. Oh, Deathify, I forgot about that. Forgot I had that. There's another entrance though, I could have just came the other way probably. Oh well. It happened. Here's where the boss would have been if I had one. Whoa! You know what? How about Take that, visionary. That is your real name. Oop. Got that. Doctrine. Got him! Are we playing Deathloop now? Deathloop is one of the games that I have on Epic, I think. Is that one that I should potentially try out? Darn it, I need a tiny one to go through there, and I don't have tiny. I do not have tiny mode. Wow, it completely checked out the forest area. Guess we're gonna go this way then. It's like Dishonored, but with guns. I enjoyed Dishonored. I remember it took me a while to kind of get into the groove of it, but I remember by the end of the game, I had Oh! Thought that second hit was gonna kill it, honestly. Got it! Balancer in another one. Real stealth challenge in Deathloop is in avoiding the PvP invaders. Oh god, it's one of those things. Can you like turn that off? This place shouldn't be so bad. I did beat the boss of it after all. Oh, those ninjas don't drop nothing. Whoops! I didn't realize my health was that low, that's okay. AI invasion I think I'd be fine with. I just don't like the idea of like random people who could just be trolling me. Have I heard of the stealth game Mark of the Ninja? I don't think so. Tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more. Is it Mark of Ninja? Wow, we actually got a lot of gold. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's dark. So dark. Whatever shall I do inside of this darkness? You think that game would be my jam? Oh, and Joe actually is supportive of it as well. Really interesting. But I have to check that out. +1 siphon. Dang, that's so heavy though. That's alright, I'm just gonna throw some more in my stats, baby. Oh, I could get the randomized, but now that it only randomizes once, like, screw it, it's pointless. That doesn't help me. Worth it. I still feel like that's not that great. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going for more general upgrades. Probably maybe time for some. It's really cool that a lot of Flash people who did Flash games, like, just for fun, like 10 or 15 years ago, are now developing like full release games, like on consoles and stuff. Which makes sense, you know, like that's what they were doing. They were developing games. They just, you know, happen to be free games on the internet. Oof. Armor Games is like an actual publisher now. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, Armor Games was they had their own website, of course, but they published. Well, they were publishing Flash games, I'm pretty sure, because you would see Armor Games stuff like on Newgrounds under the Armor Games name, but they appeared to be many different games by many different devs. So I feel like they technically have been a publisher for a while. But yeah, if you mean like publishing like full release games, that's interesting. Oh look, we're almost level 70. I think I'm gonna hit level 70. Whoops. I don't like this type of room. And then I think I'm just gonna take a peek on that final boss. I just want to take a little peek. And then I'm sure I'll be like, yo, I am not leveled for this, and then I'll go back and I'll be like, time to level up more. This is a roguelike game. Beck, what type of game do you think is more compatible with me, roguelikes or Metroidvanias? I feel like Metroidvanias can be, like, they tend to always be intimidating to me, but some, you know, there's definitely Metroidvanias that work pretty well for me. This was actually a game that I put on a poll myself because I was trying to just figure out a game to play. Because I happened to have this. There was another free game that I got on Epic. Every once in a while I look at the list of free games I have on Epic and I'm like, yo, I should play some of these. And I played some interesting ones. I played, I think I played Minute off of Epic. I played Daemon X Machina off of Epic for free, and that's like a $50 game, so like that was free. What else have I played off Epic? You don't think you've had me play a Metroidvania that I've at least somewhat liked? Yeah, I think that's true. I mean, the worst example was just the whole debacle of the end of that one Metroid game. I think Fusion. It was mostly just what they did with Ridley, and then I was so just worn out from that when I was doing the final boss stuff, I was just like out of it, and I had been playing for so long. But overall, like, yeah, I don't think I disliked it. You got rid of your PS4, Joe? Why'd you do that? The PS4 is the only thing I have that lets me play like certain modern games right now. Hey, it's your boy! Another Scythe. Metroid Zero Mission is I think, probably my favorite one that I've played so far. Oh, wow, did you see that? I thought for sure he was gonna swing, but he like delayed it on purpose. I definitely enjoyed Dread a good deal too. I got lost more in Dread, but I thought the boss fights were really cool, especially after I got like a bit more of a hang of the parry system, which the parry system itself I loved. It's just I was not catching the visual clues for the parry for a long time. That final boss in Dread was like a really fun boss fight. Joe said I got XSX console 2 months ago. Don't really care about the Sony exclusives. I traded it in. Hated my PS4 and the console in general. Oh, well, I mean, everyone has their own experiences, I guess. I mean, I use a PS4 because my brother left me his. I didn't like just like buy myself a PS4 at any point, but But I've enjoyed it a lot. Mainly because it helps me play games that I wouldn't otherwise be able to play. Like Resident Evil 8 would be, my computer would die trying to run that. It probably would run it on the lowest possible setting, but that would just kind of ruin a lot of the game's visual nature, which is like, it looks amazing. I couldn't believe how good it looked for PS4 even, like, it really surprised me. Oh yeah, I was supposed to check the boss out. Alright, we'll check the boss real quick. I'm not even a character that would probably be good for the boss fight, but... Should I do it? What do you guys think? Should I take a look at the final boss? Your PS4 started lagging. Oh jeez. I hope my brothers last me still for a while, because I know it's getting kind of old. Or it's been old, and I think even when he got it, it was refurbished. But it hasn't given me any problems. I don't use it that often though, just usually for very specific games. Jack says no, I shouldn't fight the boss. Really? I can't take a little peek at the final boss? Just a little teens. How about this? No matter what, I give you my Pinky J promise. No matter what, I'll only look at the boss here right now, and I won't try again. No matter how easy it is, no matter how ripped off I feel, like if something cheap hit me or if I didn't get something, I will try. I will just take a look at the boss, and then we'll go back to grinding. How about that? Even if I want to really bad to just try again. That'll be my ultimate test to prove to you that I can stop if I want to. Alright, you're taking my pinkies if I'm lying. Okay, here we go. Well, that's the funny thing, Joe. I don't even have a PS4 Pro. I just have a normal PS4. And mine's fine. But I mean, I don't follow, like, game stuff like that. Oh. It's like a whole different area. I thought you said there was a boss behind this, this here door. Yeah, the different versions of consoles is definitely weird. I don't know about that. That's not what I'm used to. Whoa, this guy's level 74. I'm about to say this looked familiar. It's been so long since we did that tutorial. I don't remember that knight being that strong. The person we were playing as in the start must have been pretty darn strong. Down, attack this. Oh, the last journal entry. 25? What the heck? The last one was like 10. Today marks the rest of eternity. I never knew what treasure lay in this castle, just that it would cure the king of his illness. Is that the joke? Like it stops at 10 and then when you get to the final boss it's 25? Who would have known it would have been the Fountain of Youth, a myth, which grants one eternal life? As I look down on the body of the king, I realize it's inevitable. Children will always answer for their father's sins. I entered this castle a swordsman, a savior, but all I have left is a rogue's legacy. Wait, Rogue's Legacy? I thought this game was called Grind Legacy. I can feel your anger, but no, it was not I who sent your family to ruin. The moment the king set foot in this castle, the royal coffers were emptied by Sharon. My family, all families, had lost all hope for a better life. And in my mind's eye, I foresaw only desperation and poverty ravaged the country. There was nothing for me to go back to. To my children and my children's children, here I sit, impassive, immortal, and await thee. Lady Madonna, Sir Johannes. Sir Johannes, Sir Johannes. So that confirms what I thought. Like, I figured we're gonna fight the first guy who came in, but also that's why we didn't get the money from him. He didn't leave us money behind. I don't know how I didn't find the others. I haven't ran into another journal in so long. They just stopped happening. Hey, this looks familiar. Why do you wish to fight me? How many sons and daughters have been lost in your pathetic attempts at revenge? It was the king who brought ruin to your country, not I. He lied to us. He said he was wounded, yet it was only time that threatened him. He pitted his children against one another, sacrificed everything to satisfy his own selfish desires, and in the end left us penniless and alone. I took the only option left to me. I rejected king and country and chose a new family instead. The traitor Johannes. Oh god. Oh, you could do all of that stuff? That's... Oh. I don't think I have the best weapon for this. Can I drink from this fountain and heal? That'd be pretty sick. Oh, can I run into him? I can't tell. Well, he killed me instantly, so I'm starting to think I won't even bother fighting this guy. Even if I was level 80, I can't freaking beat this guy. He killed me in, like, nothing. I don't even think I hit him one time. What? What? You yelled J? I don't get it. Hello? Well, I don't know what you're on about. No, I told you that I wouldn't do that, even if I did want to try fighting him again. But that attempt just makes me feel like I won't even bother fighting him. I don't think I can beat him. Like, the levels don't actually mean we're getting that much stronger, so if I'm at level 80, I still wouldn't even have a chance. That's what I got out of that. So... But that being said, the whole point of this was to grind to fight him, so now I don't even see a point to doing this. Because I'll be honest, while it's nice when you like complete one of those challenge rooms and open a chest, I don't think I've ever, like... It's usually not... Whatever item you get out of the chest really isn't that exciting, honestly. Because you see all the possible items pretty early on. They're just like, oh, it's the helmet version, it's the sword version. So I don't know, after fighting that boss, and if it's supposed to be a stat thing, I don't know, I feel like maybe I might just not bother playing this anymore. Because I feel like I don't have motivation. Also, what the hell? This opening area is getting freaking crazy. Like, here's the thing. He was throwing out random souped up versions of the side weapons so constantly. There just doesn't seem to be any pattern to that. It's just random, and I don't like that. I don't want to have to rely on, oh, well, I need enough stats to buffer myself so that I can actually survive a bunch of random damage and then potentially win. Like, I don't like that. That just doesn't look like it's a fun boss fight, honestly. Like all the other bosses, even if the slime one had some kind of crazy nonsense to it, they all felt like, I don't know, like there was something to them in terms of patterns at least. That's not what a pattern is, back. A pattern is, you know, he's gonna do a certain thing at a certain time, but him is just like, here's a big sword, here's a big sword, here's a bunch of sides in your face. How do you know when it's safe to go up and hit him? You don't, because he could just suddenly do an attack that shoots 100 sides at you, because there's no tells that he's about to do that. So, yeah, I don't. I could just right off the bat, that doesn't look like it's a fun boss or a well-designed boss. I'm just gonna say it. It looks like it's completely designed around, do I have enough health and damage to just tank this? Which, no. And that would take a million years to get to that point. Wow. Those guys are really, really strong, which means they're probably hiding something good, so I'm gonna try to kill them. Darn, why are they giving me all these classes I don't care for? I mean, I think I'm being pretty reasonable. It's true, like, the dude... Oh, Joe said, I want to see Jay really go out of his comfort zone and play Rainbow Six Vegas. I mean... It could happen one day. Might be like a piece of armor or something. I'll just buy this just to have it, but I'm not gonna. Oh, wait. Oh, pretty cool. Wait a minute. The damage goes up if you combo it. Do you see that? 23, 25, 27. Ignoring the criticals. The pogo does more damage the more bounces you get. What the heck? Did you guys know that? It caps off at a certain point. I'm sure if I'm playing as another character. Ah, okay. It seems like it caps off at whatever your normal hit is. Or maybe that's a coincidence, because I know you can upgrade the down as well. Joe, I will say, to keep in mind that the next poll will be October 1st, which means I'll be doing like spooky Halloween games all month of my own choice, and I think a lot of people are going to suggest Halloween games, hopefully. So, you don't have to, you're not obligated, you could pick whatever game you want, but it might be a good idea to do a Halloween suggestion, if you have any Halloween suggestions. And there's even a chance it could lead to something for Halloween. We'll see, I don't know. I keep saying I want to like release stuff, but I've just been really I've been having a hard time balancing between like my class stuff and like me working on videos. Condemned was definitely a cool one, and I even ended up doing a review on that. Rainbow Six Extraction's a spooky game. Alright, I think that big skeletons were up in that little room in the forest section. Yep, that's where it is. Just carefully work my way up in there. Oh, you know what? I have enough weight that I could have put on the cape that makes me, my criticals higher. I forgot about that. I need to, like, remember to do that. That's just, like, another reason why this game isn't so compatible with me, is that I have to consider, like, I already don't like considering my stats and equipment and spells in a game where you have a bunch of options. I already, like, that's already pretty overwhelming for me. But in this one, you have to reconsider that loadout every single time because you're a different class, or you have different weapons or whatever, you know. So, and once again, I'm not saying that that's inherently a bad thing. I understand for some people that's what makes this so fun. I'm just saying for me, it's probably not the most compatible thing. Have I ever played Darkwood? No, I don't think so. The name doesn't ring a bell. Damn it! Oh wow! Since I throw them backwards, they go out of my back, and then they come right back to me without hitting anything. That was a horrible combination. You know what? Hokage would be a good one to go with this, because then I could kill them a lot faster. I'm gonna go Hokage. A-double-O. Yeah, but I'll also say, I don't think some games feel funner to just go into and play. That's another thing about Enter the Gungeon. I don't know, there's something about Enter the Gungeon. Maybe the amount of things that can happen in that, and just the way that it plays for me, feels like it's more fun as something you could just jump into and like go through and technically grind. There's also like so many different bosses too, I guess. Whereas something like this, it doesn't really feel fun to just go in and grind. It feels like work. So I think that's another like reason for me to probably drop this after tonight. It's unfortunate that last boss didn't seem like fun, or else I might have considered going towards it, but even then, it's still, I would have to be doing a lot of grinding to even fight a boss that I did enjoy fighting. Like right now, I'm just going up for those big skeletons, which are probably just going to give me an item that I don't even like, or may not even be able to use. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, there's one down. Hey, we did it. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, just a bunch of money. Okay. A little boring, but I was really wondering what they were gonna give me. I did the first Onimusha, right? That's the only one that I played so far. I was just thinking about that today too. How I discovered that speedrunning tactic. Big eye rooms give you small stat boosts on your first clear. Lots of money every time after. Okay. Wouldn't want to wait to boost your stats any faster or any. I could wear this. Can't quite wear that one yet. I haven't unlocked it. I don't really have a mission anymore for this. Once again, I don't want to crap on the devs of this. I don't think this is a bad game. I think overall it's a good game. There are like a lot of cool things about it. I just don't think it's exactly up Jay's alley. That's all I'm saying. Oh yeah, the fact that Mike is directing that Onimusha anime. That makes me really think though, like if he's doing that, which I don't think he normally does animated stuff. I think he usually does live action stuff. Maybe there's a chance one day Mike could do a No More Heroes anime. That could be really sick. That's one of those things where like I don't think No More Heroes needs any more games, but if they had like another adaptation of it, like an anime, I think that could be really sick if it's done right. Like I feel like it has the potential to be a really sick anime. I mean, in No More Heroes 3, you have the tease of like Travis asking Mike if he could do a No More Heroes movie. I think he said live action though. But an anime. Oh, these guys again. You know what? I'm just gonna obliterate you. Oh, there we go. That is so strong. The flame wheel with the spell sword. The sword speller in the super flame wheel mode does so much damage, it's crazy. Joe says, I think No More Heroes needs one more game to give Travis an actual ending. I'm kind of, I feel like it could go either way. I think part of it feels like you could interpret the ending of No More Heroes 3 as that it was kind of silly to take the series that seriously to begin with, because even the way No More Heroes 1 ends is kind of this like farcical, like tropey, like, oh, I was your twin brother the whole time and I was tricking you and this whole thing was just a ruse, and it ends with them about to like hit each other, like who's gonna kill who. And then Sylvia teases you at the end like, oh, too bad there won't be a sequel, because Suda generally didn't do sequels at that time. It wasn't expected that he would. And I feel like in a way, No More Heroes 3 is kind of an exaggerated version of that. But at the same time, I think they did set a... There is a setup for a potential No More Heroes 4 if he did decide to do that, or if he had the... if he was in the position to do that again. It would just be insanely... I feel like the only thing they could do with No More Heroes 4 is like just push it even further crazy. Like, I feel like it might even be like a different genre of game. You know, if they're like going into the future to stop Henry, who's been like possessed by some alien or whatever. I can imagine like spaceship stuff going on, who knows what. So Fact said, I really like how No More Heroes 3 ends for Travis. Jay and I were talking about the other day. And then he kept having wacky adventures forever. Like, you could look at it like that. Joe said, I was pissed that he never got to talk to his wife. Yeah, that was weird, because I kept being like, oh, like, I want to talk to you, Sylvia, and then it just never happened. That was definitely weird. I know a lot of stuff got cut from No More Heroes 3, unfortunately. As happens a lot with Suda games, you get stuff cut from it. And I don't know if there was something that they were going to do with that and it just didn't happen. Like, Travis was supposed to go to hell. After, spoiler alert, Henry kills him. And he was just supposed to meet Fleming, who is the Lord of the Underworld in Shadows of the Damned, and is also Madoki's, Madoki? I'm trying to remember what her full name is. You know, the girl. It's her dad. She's the daughter of the of Fleming. can't think of her name right now. Midori something. Midori Kawa, there we go. Because you like repeat her that first part twice, which was like, it was hurting my brain. Just as I like Suda, but also really hate him. I love Suda. Suda is my favorite game dev by far. Even if his games like aren't 10 out of 10s, they still to me are just like such unique, like enthralling experiences that I just can't help but get excited for anything that he does, because I just really like interested in seeing like what. Oh, I ran into the side of that spike and died. I guess it's Mega Man rules. Right, because Midori means green, which she was named after. Which is funny because she used to wear green and then she stops wearing green or something. Something like that. There's also two characters in the silver case. It's like, I'm trying to remember. They're named Red and Blue, which in Japanese is like Awa. I'm trying to remember. Ao. Ao and Aka. There's two characters in the silver case named Ao and Aka, and so then you have Midori, who's green. So there's like the comic where it's like, it takes place like after the silver case, which features those three characters. I can get what you mean, Joe, that the connected universe stuff in No More Heroes 3 might have been distracting for people who aren't, you know, that aren't into every aspect of Grasshopper. For people who are into Grasshopper, I think it is like an extra big treat for them. Oh, what the heck? Wait. There was a secret thing up here the whole time. Did you see that? Wait a minute. Why is this called bestiality? That's not a good word. Half man, half brew, all awesome. Press A to play awesome. What? Sorry, press A to awesome. Yeah, Shinobu and Bad Girl were supposed to be playable, from what I know. For sure Shinobu was supposed to. And that was just another thing that didn't pan out. That's something that Suda said if he did do DLC for 3, he would want to add in Shinobu as playable. I feel like Suda just has such grand, like, ideas and concepts that his budget just never can cover it all. If Suda had a Hideo Kojima budget, it would be insane. Like, the games would, like, I don't know, I can't even, like, imagine it. All the stuff that always gets cut from his games just being in the games. But in other cases, part of the missing stuff kind of, like, in Killer 7's case, I think you can make an argument that the missing pieces in Killer 7 is part of what makes it unique and, like, adds to, like, the surrealness to it and, like, the abstractness. But on the other hand, it would be really great to fill in a lot of that missing, like, plot threads and backstory and stuff. But I get what you're saying, Joe. I can understand that. I certainly had problems with No More Heroes 3. It wasn't my favorite No More Heroes game, but it was still like an amazing, unique experience that I loved while I was playing it. Like, just, oh, what's gonna happen next? Because it's a Suda game. You don't know what's gonna happen next, or like what's gonna, like, I don't know. Like, there's just something about it that I get really into. Okay, new goal for the rest of the stream. We're gonna try to unlock whatever the hell this is, which is going to require a a lot of gold. So we need to try to get about 6,000 gold. Alright, so want to be able to live longer. Oh, that's it. Can't have, like, and for the next upgrade, oh, never mind. I'll just get some more vampirism pieces. Alright, we're gonna try our best to get 5,720 gold. Let's see if we can do it. Doc, what level were you when you fought the final boss? I don't know, I just go in there and I'm like, this just doesn't seem like fun, and it just seems like it's going to be the most annoying thing. And I'm not gonna understand what I'm supposed to be doing. So, I mean, at least we figured that out. Quickly. Hey, Feck, I had promised you that I would only do that attempt the one time before grinding more. It looks like I may end up doing you even one better, and that will be the only time I ever go to that final boss ever again. So then I fulfilled the promise doubly so. I want this. I hope I can get like the 5,700 gold. I feel like that's on the upper limit of the most I've ever gotten, and that's usually including like just beating the boss, so this is going to be a bit of a challenge. Oh, it gets more expensive because of the... See, I don't... It just doesn't make sense. Why am I getting punished? Why are other upgrades getting more expensive because I... Oh, goodness gracious. I just don't like... That I just don't agree with. Like, there's some things I can accept is a subjective thing. I argue that I don't think that's a good design choice just in general. I don't agree with that design choice. I'm sorry. I can't even think of another game that does it like that, to that extent. Usually in any other game it's like... I don't know. I'm sure there's games that do it because I'm not familiar with every game, but... Man. Hulk Guard. There ought to be some good gold up here if I could survive. Thought those were my own weapons. I was like scared of them. I also feel like if this game, because you were telling me that like people new game plus this, right? This is one of the games that people like will run through it more than once. If this is a game that's like that, where people are meant to go through it more than once, and probably will go through it more than once, then there's even less reason to like hold the players back and restrict them from upgrading so much. Like if anything, that could be more reason for them to actually be able to level up, because then, well, they're when they beat it, they're gonna new game it anyways. It's not like, you know, you cut down on their gameplay. Don't take damage. Oh. Jeez. Okay, well, that's that. Wait, what? Wow, did you see what kind of platform that even was? So I couldn't even like get back out safely. That is messed up. This game. Ooh, sometimes this game. I'm not gonna be able to get enough for that thing we wanted to get now. I tried to... Okay, I apparently I can't grind in the northern area. I'm still too weak for that apparently. None of these are very longevity based classes, but oh well, we don't have a choice. More health. We have like all the vampirism items now. What would that even... The problem is, I wouldn't even have enough carrying capacity if I wanted to use those. Yeah. Okay, I can almost carry them all. But look at how low my health is now. You know what? A barbarian could wear this armor. Oh yeah, a barbarian could pull this off. That's the only class I have, I think, at the moment that could pull this off. But I'm gonna just try this just to see. This is a dumb idea. But my health is so low, it's like doesn't matter if I'm gaining health back. Whoops. So 8 HP per hit, which is actually really good, but my max HP is so low that it's like, well, I don't know, this could work. I just can't get hit too many times in a row. I can't get wombo comboed. The only other thing is that this sword and this armor is weaker than my usual sword and armor, like aside from like the vampirism effects. So I am also a little... is there something in here? Like what is the catch here? Because they're not even trying to go off, so why would I run forward to trigger those? I mean, I get my health back pretty quickly. Yeah, I meant per kill. But since I'm the Hokage, it kind of is per hit. At least with most of these enemies, since I'm so strong. Oh, come on, I need more gold than that. They're pulling out on me. And then imagine if I'm a barbarian with this armor, and then I put on the what are they called? The gems, the runes as well that are also vampirism. It'd be pretty good. Whoa. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe I should try now. Wow, my backswing killed that wolf. What's chicken showing up now? Where were you before, chicken? Killed him 2 hits. Well, that was dumb. Wait, did the spikes damage me more too because I'm in a harder area? That's kind of silly if that's the case. Okay, all that chicken that was there before, I could really use you. Come on, chicken. Mama had a chicken, mama had a cow, dad was proud, he didn't care how. Cow. Chicken. Oh yeah, seasoned with garlic. I get it, because we're 90% vampire. Actually, there's 5 pieces of equipment, right? So we're 80% vampire. I believe that's how the math would go. I made it my duty to impress Fack with my basic math skills once in a while. To prove that I know how to count. Damn it, I knew that was gonna happen. I shouldn't have done that. Oh! Jesus Christ. Come over here. Oak boy. That is your real name. You guys should be dropping cash. What the heck, man? Getting ripped. There we go. That's more like it. Oh boy. Okay. There's a chest up there. Yes. Oh gosh, there's all kinds of stuff going on up there. Jeez. Oh jeez. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so the green goop can't fall down here because the plant can't move. It's a little scary. This. Fire guys on a bit. We could just walk under that. Yeah. I almost got a little too close, but we didn't. Okay, we're getting close. We're a little over halfway there. I was thinking I was gonna end up upgrading my armor capacity first to have full vampire, but I might actually afford that beastly upgrade first. It better be something decent and not incredible. Not incredible. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. My brain. Better be not incredible, just decent. Okay, only like a 1,000 more to go. From what I read online, it's hilarious OP once you get used to it. I knew that was gonna happen, but whatever. Angel statue. Oh, we're so close. I just need to be really careful. Cheston. It must be bad down there if I didn't. Let's just be patient. I don't think it's actually that bad. It's just there's all those projectile enemies, and I need to look out for them and just take them out. Oh no! Spiky ball from the blow. Darn it. Well, at least we can. Okay, a barbarian. which is what we wanted anyways. We won't trigger spike floors. Alright, so we need... How much more weight do we need? 35 more. Actually, we only need 30 more. Because we have 5 spare. So we need to upgrade it 3 times. Can we even? Yes, we can. Right? And before I buy anything else, finally the helmet. Kind of fitting that was the last thing to put on. Gosh, look at how... I've never seen the barbarian look this weak before. I'm tempted to like do this, but then I would lose like gold, which is kind of what we're going for here. I want the dash. I want the double jump. I would have to sacrifice one of these coins if I wanted to, for 2 plus extra health. Could be good because the barbarian does have a larger health pool to recover. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna sacrifice one of them. So now we have a vampirism of 12 HP for every kill. Wow. Oh wait, I still had money I could have spent. Well, I'm an idiot. I could have went to a whole stat. I feel like they should especially give you a warning if there is an upgrade you could get with the money amount you have. Like, are you sure there's things you can upgrade? Or maybe it did say that, I don't know. Alright, sorry about that. I was telling Fac earlier actually, we were discussing earlier how like sometimes you have to help someone who's not very technologically literate, and I had went through all this stuff just earlier today, like right after I got home from my classes. Oh gosh. And I did it all, and it was kind of a little bit of a process, and it was all figured out. And then I got a phone call just now of that same person, and they're just weirdly like, I don't know, they're like overcomplicating things. Like I don't know. I don't need to get into detail, but it was just that's what it was. That's why I was away right now. They kept saying like, "Oh, what time do you get out of class tomorrow? I'll come over tomorrow so I could." It's like, no, you don't have to do that. We figured it out. We got it. We're good. They were just like, I don't know. It's weird. They also wanted me to like potentially like call someone for them so they could explain something, so we could make sure that they're doing something right, and because they're trying to do like this job application thing or something. And it's like, dude, I don't even like to make my own phone calls. I avoid that, like, you know, as much as I possibly can. I don't want to take someone else's phone calls. They're just like worrying over nothing. Because basically, I had did their application through the website, and he called me right now and he was like trying to figure out how to get like the app. Because like, oh, well they told me to do it through the app. And it's like, it was just like an option, like you could do it through the app or you could just do it on the website, and he thought that that meant you had to do it on the app. Whoops. Well, at least I did it the first time that I got to this room. And it took me like 5 minutes to explain that like, no, you don't need to do that, it's fine. We did your thing. And he was talking about coming over tomorrow after my class so I can like figure it out, and I'm no, there's nothing to figure out. We figured it out. So, that's what it was. You guys don't have to worry. That's all it was. Yeah, it's not like I don't mind helping people when they need help with certain things. It's just some people can decide to time things very inconveniently and like show up at inconvenient times, or sometimes it's just trying to relax after I get home before I'm about to like stream or whatever, and like, I don't know. So it's like we figured it out today, I'm telling them they don't have to come over tomorrow. There's nothing more for us to do. Oh yeah, that's right, I don't trigger these. Awesome. I forgot what side weapon I had, so I had to see. There is a good chance that they will come over anyway. I tried my best to tell them they didn't have to, but I mean, sometimes they don't always just come over just to bug me. Like, they'll just come over sometimes just to visit with other family that live here. But Yeah, hopefully, I don't know. If he does decide to come over and I need to like look at something, it should take like 5 seconds. I'll be like, okay, here's this. That's it. That's why I tried my best to like do it over, like clearly explain over the phone so that we could avoid that though. Oh, it's a mimic. It's like the second time I've seen one of those. And they even shake like the paintings. I just noticed. I think the Vampire Barbarian is kind of OP. Nothing, come on now. You gotta give me something. Can't just have an empty room of spikes that leads to a dead end. Yeah, I know there's no chest marker, but sometimes like I still want to see, you know? Like I hear that's a thing in like Elden Ring or Dark Souls. I think Elden Ring especially because the game is so big. Someone will see a message that says, turn back, nothing here. And they always like have to check. It's like a compulsion. I'm sure not every player is like that, but I know a lot of people are like that. Because like, well, what if they're lying? Or what if they missed something or something, you know? I would definitely be that type of player. If I played with online turned on, which I don't. You know what? Take the dang plant. Elden Ring messages lie all the time. Oh gosh. I got really lucky with that, and then I got hit. Darn it. Okay, we need to actually be more careful on my health section. We're about halfway, a little more than halfway to our goal. I'm telling you, it's hard to get money in this game. Calypso's compass. I still don't know what the compass does, though. I didn't know what it was pointing to last time. No, I know. I know it doesn't lie, but I just feels like still that there's something up there, like maybe a chandelier that has money in it. I might die right here. Yep. Damn it, man. Why is it so hard to grind money in this game? I'll try the Hokage again. The fact that the Hokage can kill things as quickly as they can definitely helps. If I just raise the health more to make up for the low health, that might do the trick. 66? Didn't we have 7? Oh, because I added the helmet. You know what? The helmet's got to... one of these has got to go. Darn it, it's just a little too heavy to add 70 health. Holy crap. Okay, all vampire plus the sky helm would be perfect. Darn, but it's just plus 5 too heavy. Okay, let's cut off all. You know what? Let's try this. Let's try partial vampire. We still have the one of the runes on, so we still get 8 HP per kill. So yeah, you know what? I think this is pretty good. This is like for a vampire Hokage, I think that's a good amount of health. Because I think we had 70 something last time we were a vampire Hokage. And we were getting 8 HP then as well, so this should be pretty darn good for us. That clown is really rare, isn't he? I only saw him twice, and I happened to run into him so early the first time. See, at least I have like a goal right now. It's not just I'm like grinding arbitrarily. Nothing else was that interesting to try to unlock, but since I like found the hidden like Akuma character select thumbnail, suddenly yes, I was hoping for money. Oh, you're talking about the mimics. Okay, my bad. I know the trick to this room now. I just need to remember. Okay. Oh, I was hoping I'd get money. Okay, that's fine. We didn't take damage, that's all that matters. Money! Money. Gotta get every coin I can get. Ah. I don't... Ah! Wrong button. Fairy chests always have runes. Until you run out of runes for the games to give you. Oh, here's another one. Huh. Can I... Oh. This is just like a much easier version of that other room. If I could do that other room, I could definitely... More enemies and essence. Okay, here's potential. Screw it, let's go for it. Come on, baby. Give it to me! Yes! 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 You're right, I do turn into a caveman, huh? That's exactly what you're talking about. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. God damn it. Early, it's just when there's like tons of projectiles in a room, I go blind. I go enemy blind. But it's okay. We could get our health back fairly quickly, we just need to be careful. Oh no! Right. Darn table. Oh, I didn't even see you. You blended in with the barrels. You freaking... Okay. We got this. Come on, Jay. Come on. You're completely fine. You got your vampirism. You're gonna get your health back. In a jiffy. 1700 to go. You guys are what betrayed me. Darn table. Ah, if I was tiny. So many of those, I feel like there's way more tiny, like, faux walls than normal faux walls. Yes, here we go. This is what we want to find, the boss entrances. And the forest would be the next safest area to check out, I think. I think we're getting pretty close to it. Oh, now I know I can just drop down here. Boom. Now that I can actually see the fire. No, this is still kind of... Oh! Damn it. There we go. Okay. Good, some weak enemies to get our health back. Oh yeah, look at that, we're back to full health already. Stick in there in case I get hurt while I'm in this room. Almost did right there. Ah, what a waste. Oh well. Oh. Oh. Nice. If we could find the forest boss door, then we'd be living La Vida Loca in no time. We'd be living the mucho dinero. Oh, we only need 700 more. Holy crap. Why did I come to this room? Jesus. Oh, well, took care of it. This isn't even a challenge room, it's just a crazy room that has a normal chest in it. We got really lucky and... Money. Yes! Oh, we're so close. Dropped your money on spikes. One of the songs that can play on Far Cry 6 radio. Oh, really? Upside, inside out. Souls can't out, living the vida loca. I think we might have enough now. I think we may have achieved our goal, finally. All this money, we're about to spend it on a... whatever the heck that is, with the very sus name. Why did they name it that, by the way? Is there actually another meaning for that word? Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to keep going. No, I'm not gonna just... Ah, speaking of... Money, 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 money. Very literal. No jumping. I would need 2 dashes to get across that, I'm pretty sure. The first time I've seen a no jumping room. Does exactly what you think an upgrade with that title does. I don't know if I want to think of what it does. I just noticed it was in a secret area and that made my J-brain intrigued. Because when I was mentioning like the Akuma character select spot, because in some games that's how you select Akuma. He's like his character square is like portrait is invisible until you like click into the direction, the correct direction, and then you'll highlight over it. I think in Marvel vs. Capcom 1, I think that's how you pick Akuma. I think he's also a secret character in the Marvel fighting game. I think there's just straight up Akumas in that as well. So there's a long history of Akuma being like a secret like a guest character in another fighting game that isn't Street Fighter. It's been... he has a history of that. Well, that's not a very nice spot. Okay. Oh, there's nothing in this room even. I could have just looked, realized the truth. Oh, you're all invisible because of your 2D mode. How dare you try to Paper Mario on my behalf. Dude, we might get 10,000. Holy crap. You know what? Hokage Vampire. With enough of a health boost from like certain items. Godly character. For general exploration, obviously for most bosses that's not going to help. Oh right, he was in Monster Hunter too, wasn't he? Damage from all those guys. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Crackers. Oh, you got a copy of RE8? Nice. Dude, I really liked RE8. If No More Heroes 3 hadn't come out the same year, RE8 would have been my game of the year for sure. I'm like honestly shocked about how much I liked that. Oh, like jukebox. Pistol Shrimp. Cause yeah, RE7 did feel like a return to form, but also had like a number of problems with it. RE2 Remake was probably, for me, even better than RE7. Mostly just because it's not first person. But that's the thing, RE8 is first person, and I still loved it. It just felt so much better than 7. Your game of the year is Sniper Elite 5? That sounds like the name of like an arcade machine. Has been pretty much picked clean. Oh no, there's some more to the left. Blended in with the grass road, okay. Take no damage, eh? Oh, they do die in one hit. No! Damn it. Oh well, it was just a rune. Oh, 10,000, we did it. We got 10,000. Oh, we did it. We got 10K. Once the expansion comes out, you'll be able to play the base game in third person. I wonder how that would work though, because would the gameplay be significantly different? Like, would it be like RE2 remake style? Actually, at this point, like, okay, when is someone gonna take me out here? Oh, here we go. This is what I'm asking for. RE2 remake style. The expansion is only playable in third person. Oh, the expansion. Is that like there's like a mode where you play as I forget Ethan's daughter's name. Ethan Jr. There's help if I need it. Oh, guys, we're too powerful. We're never going to die now. Oh, we're almost level 80. Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna, like, fight that boss, though, Crispus Self, because, I tried it. Oh, jeez. I checked what the boss was like at level 70, and it just looks like it's not gonna be fun at all to fight. So, I have made it a new goal to unlock this super secret upgrade that I found in the manor that wasn't on screen, and somehow I found it by complete chance. And so all I needed was like 5,700, and I've, as you can see, we have well met that requirement. I don't really care about the RE as a franchise, but I'm hoping I enjoy RE8. The memes were a big turnoff for me. See, for me, it wasn't even like a meme thing. It was just like... okay, the only meme I actually remember out of RE8 was the whole, big, vampire lady. Lady Dimitrescu, as we found out her name was. That was crazy. Like, that was like one of the biggest things on the internet for like a year, it felt like. I think because the game wasn't out yet, so it kind of kept stretching out the, oh, now we can actually read about this game unless this is also a fake picture. It is fake. Well, here we go. Oh, it would be just safer to use the knives. Oh, it killed me. I should have pogoed off of it. I don't know why I didn't think of that. But that's alright, I kind of wanted to die too. Am I going to be able to take on the boss after unlocking the upgrade? I don't plan on taking on the boss because it just doesn't look like it's gonna be any fun. To be honest. But okay. You might, Christmas Elf, this might be a little shocking for you, but check this out. So I was just going up here and I was up here and I pressed up and look what happened. Yeah. That concerns me too. But at the same time, it's a secret. So we gotta see what it is, right? Look, in fact, Joe's giving me the opposite advice as you. He says, Jay, you tried the boss one time, try it again. Yeah, but I hated it, it was awful. Okay, guys, are we ready to see? Here we go. You have discovered the lost art of the dragons. Though you cannot jump, you have unlimited flight and can cast forth powerful fireballs at your foes. Wait, so is that another class that we have to wait until by chance that we get to actually try out, or is this actually... I didn't even think about that. Well... Tara Yardaze. I've never even used the flying because it just seems like it'd be weird. Yeah, I wasn't expecting dragon. That's actually kind of a relief. Jack said it's exactly what it sounds like, and I don't think it was, but that's a good thing. I have an idea. What if I did this? Then over here, I did this. Oh. No one will see it coming. And I was about to get this too, but damn, we went through our money quick, didn't we? I don't even know if I have enough to get in here. One thing. Crit damage up, which is useless for Hokage, but you know, better than letting the money go to waste. I guess I'll try the boss since we have to, but Vampirism would be worthless on the boss, right? Because you're not killing a bunch of small enemies, so we have to swap our stuff out. So we did all that for nothing. Oh, that's right. I wasn't even using the vampire sword. I'm using this one. Okay. Oh, I could have afforded this. Oh, and I would have had just enough weight too. Darn, I should have got this. Now I'm like, oh, plus 30 health and plus 11 armor. Oh no, wait. That's just because the vampirism takes away out of it. Yeah, this one is it's just a little less armor, but that's. The critical damage, which we don't have right now. Plus one to Siphon, but once again, Siphon's useless right now. No, the Vampirism really, like I was saying, the Vampirism's great for exploring the castle, not so much for most of the bosses, I think. The slime boss, it would have been good, but I don't think it'll be good for the final boss, because it's just that one dude. Darn, I have this extra weight that's going to waste, but... Okay, I think this is our best loadout at the moment. I mean, there's still a Hokage with pretty high health. And then once again, we want to replace these Vamprisms because they're worthless. I don't even know if like having multiple dashes and double jumps would really help that much though. Crit chance is better than crit damage, but I'm a Hokage. So either way. I mean, I guess down the line will eventually be something else though. 2 jumps in 2. Crazy. Alright. Here we go. We also have like the worst knives in the game. The worst knives, the worst sidearms. Alright, we'll give it a try. From what I saw... Actually, the knives might be... I don't know, we'll see. You know, I just realized... Oh good, we don't have to run through it every time. Great, I was worried about that. Wait, I thought... Oh great, my weapon changes every time. Better. Look at this, it's random. Like, it's like a bullet hell that could spawn out at any time in any way. That's what, look at it, and once again I died immediately. That boss fight is just... No. That's not fun at all, it's just complete chaos. It's like, oh, go and grind more and get more health, I guess, to deal with it. That's just nonsense. See, but now we have to keep... If we want to try out that dragon mode, we have no choice but to keep dying until the dragon happens to pop up. And the fastest way to die would be to fight a boss. Every other boss in this game, like, there were elements to it where like, oh, I'm fighting a boss. Like, this is some interesting, cool thing I can learn to fight. This is just jump around and swing wildly and do a bunch of random different things with no, like, clue or indication to what's gonna be what. Like, beating him isn't even gonna be satisfying because of this. I mean, if I were to beat him. Yeah, I don't get it. It seems like that's specifically designed for go back and just grind more. No dragon still. You do not get time to go and hit him before the next attack because you don't know what the next attack's going to be. It could be something that flies up at an angle. It could be something that shoots forward. It could be any little thing. Like, I mean, I know how to play a game and fight a boss. Like, watch. Okay, he threw a thing. I go and hit him. Now he's doing another attack. And look at that, he caught up to me and hit me. Did a thing. I'm trying to hit him, but he ran into me, and then put another thing there. It's just chaos. And then half the time you're having to avoid things that are still on the screen. Like that. I got lucky that I avoided that. See? Come on now. Come on now. Knowing he's going to pause helps nothing at all with that. Can we get a dragon, please? I want to try the dragon. How about we stop time on him? The problem is that the mage or whatever this guy's called is so weak that even if you do stop time, it doesn't really... Like, you can barely do anything to him. But we'll give it a shot anyways. Also, can you touch him? Like, you can't walk into him, right? Can you, like, I assume you can't touch his sword when it's at his side like that. I assume I have to jump behind him to do this effect. If you press Y as a mage, I think it swaps what spell you're using. Oh, you can't hit him while time is stopped. Even, wow. Awesome. Wow, awesome. Wow. What an excellent game. What a great design choice. We found something that might be able to help us even though we're so weak it probably won't do that much. Oh, it just won't work. Why not? Come on now. Come on now. Really? That's ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Joe. Joe, 99% of the time if I'm going into a boss, I don't think like that. In fact, I have the opposite problem. I will try over and over again even though I'm apparently under-leveled. In this case, this is like... There's just... Like, what am I to learn from this? To get better to fight him? The game wants me to put in another, like, who knows how much more hours to, like, slowly level myself up. Oh, I already ran out of that stuff. My own things are making it hard to see his things. And then you die in 3 hits with most of these classes, like... Back, I don't know how you feel that way, because I definitely feel the opposite. Like, without a doubt, this feels like the most random, hectic, you need numbers. Every other boss in this game seemed to be like, oh, there is just a strategy you could do to this. Like, you don't need to be... Like, the slime was maybe the closest one to being pretty harsh, but that was more because, like, you have to be really, really patient and careful to take out every slime carefully. Oh, I can't see my health. That's nice. Because that's like the whole reason I like bosses, is like, oh, you have to learn their patterns, you have to figure out how to fight them. Like, this is just complete chaos. Like, what am I doing here? It's different every time, so... He doesn't seem to like these very much, though. Probably already almost dead. Wow, he really doesn't like that. I guess that's one thing. Like, looking up at the axes, he's doing 10 other attacks down here. Damn it, I caught it. You know what? If I want to cheese him, apparently something I could do is have the whatever that spinning blade is called, I forget. And do that and run away and let that hit him. He seems to just run into it. This is the closest thing I can figure to a strategy. Use the chakram and just run away and use the chakram over and over again and then just like hit him when he gets too close to you. I mean, I could potentially beat him like that, I guess, but it feels like cheesing though, rather than like figuring out like a good, like a strat, like just fighting him and dealing with his attacks, but we could give it another shot. The paladin has more health at least. Right now it's definitely about me just getting far enough away from his attacks that they just aren't hitting me at all. Oh great. Yeah, it's just, even then, I guess I got lucky last time, because, like, trying that right from the start, it wasn't really happening. Archmage will just die quickly. Barbarian, but I don't have the thing anymore, which is like, now I can't even use that. I see the pogo platform, that wouldn't really help though, because his axes fly right up to them. They're so low to the ground. This is like a very disappointing final boss. I don't know why this is... I don't know, I wish... Wait, is he just gonna run into that now too? Because they're not really high, like, okay, I'm up here, and then look, immediately, he was just going to hit me with anything. Like, they don't do anything. They're just there for no reason. Wait, see? Like, what is this here for? Like, I knew that's immediately what was gonna happen. I don't feel like that's like a design choice for like, they just thought like, oh, we'll put platforms there to put platforms there, because this just doesn't benefit in any way that I can tell. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, there's some like strategy with those, but I don't know. Okay. I didn't know that time he was gonna swing. Every little thing, like even his sword swings, I guess, you don't know. Player might not have double jumps or dashes. Okay, so... I see. That's there for players who might not have those so they can get over him. Although, I feel like if you don't have a double jump or dash, then you're really screwing yourself over in that fight. It's not the range of his sword swings, it's when he's going to swing them, in which he has no tell whatsoever. It's just sometimes he swings out in a split second, sometimes he doesn't. Which is like another reason why it's like hard to tell if or when you should hit him with your sword. The problem is the range in which he can hit me is the same range in which I can hit him. So going back to the point that I was trying to make, when he hit me, and you can rewind and look, it was because I was trying to hit him. So it's not like I was just sticking around after I had already hit him. I was trying to hit him. See? Right there, exactly. He was coming down while spewing out a bunch of side weapons. So I'm like, okay. So I go to hit him, since he supposedly pauses attacks after using a side weapon, and he immediately hits me instead. So I mean, the game just handed me a silver platter example of what I was trying to say. Yeah. Oh, did the controller get... Yep, see? Just sometimes he's open, sometimes he's not. There's no earthly way to tell. I also don't feel like I'm getting closer because that one time with the chakram we was the closest. I'm just gonna try something dumb right now. Fine. Wow. Wow. I thought it might be good against him. I didn't realize this would happen exactly. Okay, well. And there's food, which means he's not done. You think you have slain me? No, I really don't, buddy. I'm sure you're gonna come back and teach me otherwise. I have lived for over 1,000 years, and I will live for 10,000 more. Alexander Keter Ponce de Leon. I was not the first hero to reach the fountain, but I will be the last. Alright, I'm sure his next form that won't work against, but we'll, his shape just kind of like a bigger version though, so I guess we'll see what happens. Why is it not? My sword wasn't coming out, did you see that? Is this just working now? Is this what, is this for real? Is this how I beat this? Okay, I've wasted like all my mana though, so now I have to really hit him. Okay, if this was the is that it? Is this a joke? Am I being trolled? Is Ashton Kutcher going to come out? Right, Ponce de Leon famously sought for the Phantom of Youth, right? The Phantom of Youth. You have defeated me, but at what price? My reputation. I may have slain the king, but only after he betrayed his people. Ask yourself what justice has been met. In the end, we are all guilty of the same sin. Look to your forefathers. Such is the cost for unquestioned loyalty. The sun. I had forgotten how it feels. So Lady Viola III is the one who finally did it. And he has his own parting words and everything. Well, Fack, I didn't vocalize it really because I just had this thought in my head. I was like, it really seems like if I can hit him with the chakram like that so easily, like he just walks into it over and over. I had a thought in my head. Mage with the daggers. I didn't vocalize it, but I said I'm going to do something, try something dumb right now because I really didn't think it would work. Let alone did I think it would work against a second form. But it did work. So in the end, the mage, which was like probably the class, one of the classes that I used the least, that is what ended up. And the dagger, which is probably the weapon that I most often used the least, especially for bosses. Sometimes for the general castle rating it could be good, but for bosses, no. Holy crap. Well, holy crap! That's more money than we've ever gotten. And the light has poured into the castle. What was that noise? Did you hear that? Oh, that was just that locking up. Because I was looking, That is what you call a killer anchor, bringing it across the finish line. Oh yeah, an anchor. That's like the last person in a relay race, right? Alright, well, I honestly didn't think I could beat him. It just seemed completely crazy to me. I can't believe we figured out a way to cheese it. But I do feel better. I do feel better about... Oh wow. Now we get to see all the people we slayed. Radiator. Oh, we didn't even kill one of those ones on the top right there, apparently. How did that happen? Barbatos and Amon. Zomboner, Zombish. Only killed one of those. Didn't kill... There's two different mimics we never killed. Killed one of those. There's a Wrath we didn't kill. Alexander. Wow, we didn't kill any corrupt lords. How did we not? But we did get a Bodis. At least we got one guard box 2000. There's a Flower Mon we never got. What is that, a Pokemon? A Digimon? No, the Digimon are the one who have Mon at the end of the name, right? Pokemon usually don't. There's a freaking Infernite we never killed. Ponce de Leon. Leon S. Kennedy. As our reward, can they just let us pick the dragon so we can see what that looks like? There's a ninja we never killed. And a Bulbasaurus Rex. Oh, slain 54, get it? That's how many times he splits up. There's a tower guard we never killed. Got one nightmare. But we never killed the spike trap or a wall turret. Oh, and one of the big wolf. So those are enemies that might have scaled up even more if we had kept going. Alright, we beat it. Now I know the trick. That's gotta be a well-known trick, right? Pick your mage, use your knives. I just happen to have enough health and enough MP to make it, I guess. I still have like a full drink almost. Now like 2/3. That's how you know I'm like really focused on the game, is when I haven't taken a drink in so long. Well, you know what it is? Some games you have the opportunity to like take a drink, where this game you just want to get back into it, so. Whoa, 3-bit BGB-bo. It's an interesting nickname. Would you say your advice for this game is get the knife, get the knife, get the knife? Oh, wow, you're right. That pretty much. Specifically for the final boss. Get the knife, get the knife, get the knife, in parentheses for the final boss. I think this game is better than how much I like it. Oof. Oof, that's how many, look at the little baby versions. That's how many, people that died, huh? Under my control. It took me 10 hours? No, it took longer than that. It took longer than 10 hours because that last stream was like 7 hours. It can't be. Oh, because there's time in between playing, right? Like when you're on the title screen or like you're outside of that. That must only count like when you're in the castle. 167. Ugh. I'm guessing that since I was dumb and I didn't grind more, I spent so much time just trying to fight the slime boss specifically that I probably had a much higher death count than most people. Legacy plus. So I'm guessing you could go through those bosses over again. Well, since I don't care about what I get now. Oh, here we go. This will give us a higher chance of getting dragon faster. Let me go ahead and grab that. Wow, it didn't even like expand the cut. With a single press, convert your permanent health into permanent mana. Death Defy. You could just have Death Defy? Oh, there's a chance you could avoid death. I think Duskus mentioned that actually. To a thing. Hey, I think that's it. I think we completely, Now the spiffy headlight on your head actually does something, not really. There we go, we've gotten every upgrade that we didn't get before at least once. Oh, now, damn it, we have to die. We have to die with the one that we beat it with, which is just... Why is this level 88 now? It was level... It was like level 2 before. That bugs me so much that we can't just let the one who won... Yeah, I know, but we need to see the dragon, don't we? What do you guys think? Should we just end it so that the one who beat it lives on to old age? Or should we try to see the dragon? They seem pretty old already. I think that's just because they're a mage or whatever. The thing is, I would have to like die, which means like I would have to fight through for a bit, which would, who knows how long. You know what, I don't think we're gonna do it, because then who knows, the next one could not even be a dragon, and then we have to go through a whole nother round that I can't just go in there and die purposely. Yeah, who knows how long that would take. Yeah, we're just gonna have to see. Guys, I thought that I was gonna die until I got a dragon. It didn't happen. It's fine, at least we know what it is. We beat the game. I was totally ready to just be like, I'm not gonna deal with that boss. I'm not going to level up. Wow, I'm level 90. How did that happen? Oh, we did just buy like a bunch of things in here. Well, anyway, that's it. You know what? I am glad that I beat it. I was only going to not try because I didn't want a repeat of the slime thing. But we killed it with knives. And we beat the second form on the first time we saw it. That's gotta be worth something, right? Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Okay. Well, that's gonna be it then. Thanks everyone, as always. Next poll is in like 4 days. And also Spooky Month starts in 4 days. Julius Caesar doesn't have that many holes in him. We will figure out something. Another game to play. before the end of the month. Okay, guys, you have a great night. Thank you for joining. Thanks for the support. Thanks for telling me that I could do it, even when I didn't want to try. It's because of you guys that I beat it. I was ready to stop. All right, guys. You have a good night.